What's going on YouTube? It's your boy RonnyPugs back again with another Far From Home related video for you guys. I will begin by saying that I enjoyed this trailer much better than the previous one, and I am more excited for the movie now thanks to this trailer. I do have some issues with it, such as the story elements shown that I think should have been saved for a surprise in the film, specifically Michelle knowing that Peter Parker is Spider-Man, and what we will be discussing in depth in today's video, Mysterio being from another universe, or at least that's what we're meant to believe. So this video will feature two segments relating to Mysterio being from another dimension, with the first being that Mysterio is flat out lying, and of course the second is Far From Home setting up the multiverse for Phase 4, or even a live-action Spider-Verse film. Now this may be the first of many multiverse videos on this channel, since there is a lot to discuss in depth regarding the multiverse since the possibilities are endless, but beginning with Mysterio lying about being from another dimension, now this is believable since we all know that Mysterio from the comics tries to be something that he's not. In the original 616 comics, he framed Spider-Man as a villain while he made himself look like a hero, which seems to be the case with this film, with Mysterio possibly setting up the elementals as illusions. He also likes to make it seem like he has a great skill set with his powers, but in reality he's just a guy with special effects. We've all played the Spider-Man 2 game, this is someone you can knock out in one punch. So Mysterio lying about being from another universe could be a classic case of Quentin Beck trying to be someone that he isn't. I will say it's possible that the effects of the snap could have created new universes, or at least affected the current MCU universe enough in order for dimension hopping to be a thing if Mysterio turns out to be from another dimension. But at the same time, we can't theorize that he's lying about the whole thing just to make himself seem like he's more intelligent or powerful than everyone else. Basically, Mysterio's goal is to save this film's world, or at least that's what he's going to be telling people that he has to do. I've also seen the clip about Mysterio calling the MCU Earth Earth 616 while Mysterio is from the same Earth that Spider UK is from in the comics, which could just be nice Easter eggs for the fans, because I believe the 616 comics have acknowledged the MCU's existence within the comics, so I highly doubt that Marvel wants to have two Earth 616s within the overall Marvel universe. Moving on from the possibility of Mysterio lying about being from another universe, the second segment involves Mysterio actually being from another universe, thus setting up the multiverse within Phase 4 of the MCU. I do think this would be a good move since the possibilities are endless when it comes to the multiverse. Phase 1 through 3 involve the Avengers defeating their universe's greatest threat for now, and depending on what direction Marvel wants to go with Phase 4, the finale of the phase could involve the team defeating a threat from another dimension. And especially on the Spider-Man side of the multiverse, I'm sure everyone wants a live-action film involving Andrew Garfield, Tobey Maguire, and Tom Holland. I do think Marvel has placed enough elements within the MCU Spider-Man story arc for the need of a live-action Spider-Verse film. It appears we are getting the Sinister Six for the third MCU Spider-Man film, and maybe something happens within the MCU that warrants the need for extra Spider-Men versus the team. Although I do think Tom Holland's Spider-Man not being able to defeat the Sinister Six would lessen his ability as Spider-Man, I do think it would be a cool idea for the other two live-action Spider-Men to join him in the fight, but that's a video for another time. It's also important to note that the original Spider-Man story arc featuring the 616 Peter Parker and 1610 Miles Morales featured Mysterio as the main villain for that story, and who knows, maybe with Mysterio potentially opening up the MCU multiverse in this film, we could very much see a live-action Spider-Man film. Honestly, the possibilities are endless when it comes to the multiverse, and I'd love to hear your guys' take on what could happen if Mysterio turns out being from another universe. So let me know what you guys thought of the video. Do you think Mysterio is lying about being from another dimension, or do you think he's telling the truth when he says he is from another universe, thus setting up the multiverse within the MCU? Let me know in the comments below. Thanks for watching. Be sure to subscribe, follow my social medias, and I will see you guys again in my next video.